Hi Leo, this is Christina from Heaven Healing and Tarot. Thanks for coming to my channel. I'm dropping cards already. I want to get your messages for today. Before we get started though, I always like to send out some healing energy, some Reiki. So if you don't mind, take just a second to take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth, and I will send it to you for those of you who need some healing. Okay, let's get started with some tarot. Okay, Leo, let's get your tarot cards out here for you. First one we got, the sun, the star. The star is a great card. That's fantastic, right? That's hope. It's a star. That's the card of hope. But it's also like the calm after the storm, right? Because the star follows the tower in tarot, you know, and the tower is tumbling down. So this is definitely the calm after the storm. This card is a card of inspiration, of creative expression. If you have a dream, then now's the time to pursue it because your wishes are coming true. And I think the star allows you to believe that the impossible is possible. It's almost my favorite card. Not quite. Well, I said the sun for a reason. Evidently, the next card is the sun. And wow, what are you doing, Leo? Like, I want this energy. You got the star and the sun. The two most positive cards in the deck. Well, this is the most positive card in the deck. The sun is complete happiness. It's bliss, it's joy, it's abundance, it's everything you ever wanted, right? It's everything is possible right now. It's your moment to shine. Wow, you're in some great energy. Your next card is the Queen of Swords. All right, so I guess this could be you, right? The Queen of Swords. Well, let me just say, the Queen of Swords, I resonate with the Queen of Swords energy. She's a badass. She's going to cut through all the BS that the world piles at her feet. You know, her decisions are based on logic. She'll bring truthfulness, clarity, and self-awareness to a situation. This is somebody that you can definitely trust because she's going to be honest when you need her to be. And of course, this could be masculine energy too. It doesn't have to be female, but because it's a queen, I'm going to say she. I think she could come off as cold sometimes, but she's the person that's going to go to bat for what she believes is right and for the people she cares about. She's smart. You're not going to get anything past her. She could probably be intimidating at times, but I definitely think that she's a friend that you want on your side. So, yeah, I'm starting to feel like this is you. This is cool. And if it's not you, then it's somebody in your life. And she's a good person to have in your life, that's for sure. Let's see what else we got. Two of Swords. Ugh. You have a decision to make. The Two of Swords usually comes out when you have a decision that you really don't want to make. You're kind of stuck because you're not sure whether you like either option. I'm froggy today. Please bear with me. My allergies are bad today. I think with the Two of Swords, you can't be in denial. The only way out of a situation is to pick a sword, right? So stop procrastinating, face the situation objectively, and yeah, you can't ignore it, you know? And I think that with the sun, I think you're in the sun's energy, right? So you don't want to make this decision, but I think that it's saying you don't have a choice, you have to. Knight of Swords. Well, the Knight of Swords is fast moving. He comes in to sweep you off your feet. He comes in with strength and determination and eagerness to overcome obstacles. So I think this is pretty much telling you that it's time to make that decision. It's time to get moving. It's time to take action. It's funny. Okay, let's get some other clarifying travel cards and see what travelers cards and see what happens. Infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. Well, duh, you're the star and the sun. You're in the sun's energy. Of course abundance is piling in. You also got walk in beauty. Okay, well, you're in the sun's energy, so I think you are walking in beauty right now. I think, beauty doesn't mean physical beauty. I think, it just means to take notice of the world around you. Take notice of the many miracles that happen in nature every day. Look at the flowers and the trees and the animals, and just be appreciative of life. I think that's basically what that's saying. Beginning a new cycle. I think that's why you need to make a decision, because it's time to move on. It's time to make things happen. It's time to shake and bake. Yeah, beginning a new cycle. Okay. Begin now. Take your first steps. Yeah, underneath the Knight of Swords. I think Spirit's really telling you it's time to get moving. It's clear as day there, It's time. Take your first step. Baby steps are okay. Let's get going, whatever this is. Make that decision. And it's probably not as bad as you think, Take the blindfold off. The decision's not going to be as bad as you're making it out to be. It's probably, worse than you think. Okay, so let's see. We've got some Akashic cards. Waterfall. Six of Forces. It's fast-moving water there, right? So, if I remember correctly, this is like the yin yang card, the summer winter card. I really think that this is a time for action. I think this card is putting you on notice again. I think it's following in the footsteps of these other cards, saying that this is the perfect time to take steps towards your personal goals. Consider what needs to be done and then go for it. It also could mean like a trip is coming, with all this movement, with all this action, maybe you're going on a trip. I don't know. We'll see, right? We'll see. King of Forces. King of Forces is a man who is positive energy. He has good intentions. He's gentle and honest, and I think this is a person coming into your life. I think this person is going to come in and really support you. I think maybe that's one of the reasons why you're not making this decision yet, because you might be afraid of the unknown and you don't want to get out of that sun energy. You want to stay in that happy place. And I'm not saying that happy place isn't going to be on the other side. Once you make this decision, you could very well stay in the sun. But I think you got some kind of a supportive person coming in, whether it's a love interest or, somebody who's going to somebody from work, you know, it's going to support your career decision or whatever, you know, spiritual teacher, somebody who's going to support whatever decision you have to make, I think. But I think also with this card, I think you have to like just be honest and gentle with yourself too in order to receive him, because you're the Queen of Swords, and sometimes, like I said, she's a badass, right? She don't take no BS. But sometimes that means that you might forget to practice self-love, right? Self-care. I think this might be saying that you need to, you know, be gentle and loving towards yourself, and that'll bring this person in faster. War of the Roses. Well, that's a battle of some kind. That's a battle over within a relationship. That's usually within a romantic relationship. You know, the War of the Roses. It's kind of famous, but it could be with a coworker, a boss, or partner, family member. There could be somebody who's, you know, making power plays. Someone who's not really communicating well with you, and you're at an impasse with this person. You know, maybe this is why this comes back to the decision you have to make, because you're battling with somebody. I think that maybe your intuition is also telling you that the situation is not really a supportive one and that you should get out of it. But your fears are holding you back, and your fears are keeping you from listening to your own intuition. And that's why you're not making the decision, because you really want to stay in the Sun's energy, and I don't blame you. But again, I think it's time to take action, make a choice. Kind of feels like a karmic relationship, something that you had to have happen so you can learn and grow from it. Kind of feels karmic. I'm getting you some mermaid cards next. Let's see what they got. You're being helped. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see the results. So this is just letting you know that Spirit's here for you, right? Push these up. Yeah, Spirit's here for you. Spirit's got your back. You know, call on your angels for help. They gladly are so happy and willing to help. Just have to ask for it. You know, ask them to be able to hear your intuition, to know what decision to make. Ask them to make, you know, help you make the best decision for you. Always works for me. Soulmate relationship. New romance with a spiritual basis is here for you now. Well, that's amazing. But maybe that's the choice. Maybe you have to choose between two people. You know, maybe you're afraid to make that choice. Maybe you're afraid to move on from something that you already have. But this person is making you really happy. Right? But you're afraid. You're afraid to make this. You're afraid of this. And Spirit's saying, don't be afraid. You can't. There's no wrong choices in life, right? There's only lessons. There's only, you know, like if you feel like you made a bad choice, it becomes a lesson. You learn from it and you grow from it. Yeah. Said karmic. Healing heart. Oh, you're a powerful healer. Keep up the great work. Okay, so like that's why you're so happy. That's why you're in the sun energy, because you have the ability to heal, especially your own heart. So like, why are you afraid? Make this decision. Get it over with, because you're going to be happy. Worst comes to worst, you heal your own heartache. Heck. Wow, Leo. Awesome. All right, let's get some romance cards and clarify. See if we can clarify what is going on. I don't like this. Deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Is that you? Are you pretending to feel a certain way for somebody? Or is it them? I don't know. Could be either or. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So, okay. So I think this goes with this, with the spirits helping you. I think there's a plan. There's a divine plan. And I think that, you know, the outcome is going to be what needs to be. You can trust it. You can trust that everything's going to work out for your highest good. True love. This is a romance of a lifetime. Well, it's a soulmate relationship, so yeah, of course there's true love. Well, that's nice. We all want true love. Pretty good, pretty good. All right, so let's get our last and final card. Healing the earth. Love, humility, and respect. Put this up here. Well, yeah. I put it right on top of the Wondrous Universe card. So yeah, I think that there's love and beauty all around you. I think that card is saying that you should you know, live life like you're meant to, like your true authentic self. Like, be true to yourself. Be happy. Live life like you mean it, you know? See the wonders of this, what this earth has to provide. See the beauty. You have a healing heart, right? What a beautiful reading, Leo. What a really beautiful reading. Well, until next time, love and light.